JJ McCarthy, standing at 6'3", weighing 202 pounds, emerged as a pivotal figure in the Michigan Wolverines' run to clinching the 2023 National Championship. In the 2023 season, McCarthy threw for 2,991 passing yards, threw for 22 touchdown passes, and only had 4 interceptions. However, McCarthy's true skill set was on display during the most crucial junctures of the season, the college football playoffs. As the stakes grew higher, McCarthy elevated his performance, guiding the Wolverines to a national championship. His ability to thrive under pressure just helped Michigan to crucial victories and eventually securing the national championship. And today I wanted to analyze some of his games, analyze the film, and specifically also analyze those 2 games in the college football playoffs to just show what are his skill sets and what he could bring to an NFL franchise at the next level. Now, on this first play, we can see the arm talent that JJ McCarthy displays. Here they're going to drop back and he gets man-to-man coverage on the outside and he takes the deep shot, and just right here he shows the arm strength, throwing this approximately 45 yards in the air. And then also you got to credit the ball placement on this, just an overall great throw. Now, JJ McCarthy also shows good accuracy here, throwing on this crossing route across the middle. Hits his man right in stride, right in his hands. Good stuff. Here versus Ohio State, and JJ McCarthy once again is going to show on tape that he's pretty accurate in between the numbers. He does a good job here hitting his man right in stride, which just allows him something to run off of. Inside the red zone here, Ohio State is going to run man-to-man coverage, and JJ does a good job finding the open man, and he has a laser accurate throw, hitting him right in the hands. Here's another impressive throw by JJ. He's going to have the awareness to find the open man, and once again, deadly accurate throw between 2 defenders. Nothing crazy flashy here, but something that can just be easily overlooked when analyzing a prospect. Are they accurate when it comes to throwing the football, and can they make throws in a tight window? I mean, another thing with his arm talent is he can throw a laser, and he can really sling passes and fit them into tight windows with the velocity he has on his throws. On this rep, here he drops back, nobody's open initially, and he gets pressure coming off of his right hand side, and then he just uses his legs to avoid the pressure and shows his wheels as he gets a big first down on the ground. Now, a super dangerous throw here, and typically this is a big no-no for quarterbacks to throw across their body towards the middle of the field, but hey, he's able to pull this off, and this was late in the 4th quarter when Michigan was trying to close out the game. So hey, he made it happen when they really needed him to. Now, in the Rose Bowl college football semifinal, here they're going to get JJ McCarthy on the move. He rolls out and looks for an open receiver, but nobody is open. And honestly, I don't know what he was thinking here by throwing this. This was just a bad decision overall. He shouldn't have thrown this ball. It should have just been thrown out of bounds. And he's just very lucky that the Alabama defender did not get his feet down. That should have been an easy interception. Play action pass here. Bama's going to run a cover 2 zone, and JJ's able to fit this in a tight window across the middle. Good accuracy and just timing on this rep. Now, this is just a crazy play we're going to analyze here. Toss to the right with a throwback to the quarterback on this trick play, and nobody's able to seal off the edge rusher. And this pass to JJ was also not great, and for most players this would have been a disaster. This could have easily just resulted in a turnover, but JJ shows great athleticism with this one-handed type of catch, and then he has the poise and the awareness to get this off immediately with a free rusher in his face, throws it off his back foot too, and he's able to complete this pass. Just an absolute crazy play, impressive on so many different levels. Great stuff. On this rep, he does a good job throwing this drag route, throws it right in stride again for a speedy wide receiver, which allows him to get some big yards after the catch and ultimately get a touchdown pass. A simple but effective throw. This pass results in an incompletion, but the Alabama defensive back was all over this throw. He's either got to throw this way sooner, or if he let the play develop longer, he could have seen the wide receiver in the top of the screen getting open on the slant route off the line. Now, for context, this is late in the fourth quarter, they're down 7, and he shows his ability to get yards on the ground on this read option for a huge first down. Play action pass, and I like JJ McCarthy's just overall pocket presence, being patient in the pocket, and then ultimately climbing up, and then he finds his open man across the middle. Maybe you can criticize that the pass was a little too high, but it was good enough to move the chains. And again, this is in a crucial point in the game, in a crucial drive. National championship game, and here play action pass, and the defensive lineman is going to get into the backfield. And I like how McCarthy just doesn't panic here. You can see he doesn't just concede on taking a sack. He keeps moving his feet, eyes down the field, and he identifies the crossing route open across the middle, and he makes the throw. Now the pass was slightly behind, but sometimes it's not always going to be pretty, especially when you got a free rusher in the backfield. But overall, I love the poise and the ability to get this pass off for our first down. Another play action pass here, and this is an impressive throw. He's able to fit this between the safety and the linebacker, and I love the ball placement here. Throws this towards the sideline, which allows the wide receiver to catch this right in stride, gain some yards after the catch. Good stuff. But on the next one, he's going to miss this wide open short pass, throws it off target, and he's lucky it didn't result in an interception. He can't miss these type of throws at the next level. Another play action pass, and this eventually turns into a scramble drill as he bails from the pocket, and his receiver does get open for a split second, and he hits him right in the hands, but unfortunately his wideout was not able to come down with the catch. But this was a good accurate throw, and he showed he can make some plays in the scramble drill when necessary. I definitely like this play we're going to analyze. Shotgun here, and Washington is going to get a free rusher on him, and I love how he just stands tall in the pocket and shows he's not afraid of taking contact. He's not gun shy, and he takes a shot on this throw. And not only that, but just look at this route that he throws it to. The coverage is super tight, and there's 3 defensive backs in that area, so the pass has to be spot on or it could easily result in an interception, and he hits his man right in the hands. Overall, he was very impressive against the pressure once again. Here he's going to show off his athleticism once again, shows he can use his legs to get big yards for his offense. He also just shows good quickness and agility, moving side to side, and runs this for about 20 yards. Late in the ball game, and once again shows the threat as a runner on this quarterback design run for another big first down. Here's just another good accurate throw across the middle, hits him right in the hands, but his receiver drops the football. Play action pass, and he's gonna be able to fit this in another tight window across the field, and then the receiver does the rest. So overall, after watching the film from JJ McCarthy, I noticed he has a lot of good traits that you do want to see from a quarterback. First, he was very accurate throwing the football, and he showed the willingness to take a shot in the pocket and withstand pressure coming into his face to complete a throw down the field. I like his overall pocket presence as well. He did a good job hitting his receiver in stride, which allowed them to get some good yards after the catch. And just overall, I like the physical traits he brings to the next level. He's got a very solid build that you want from an NFL quarterback, listed at 6'2", about 200 pounds, so he could definitely bulk up a little bit in the offseason, but just in general, he has very good athleticism as well. He showed the ability to use his legs when necessary to pick up yards. I like the arm talent he has. He throws his passes with a lot of velocity. He showed that he does have the arm strength, and for the most part, he was super accurate in the middle of the field. Now, really the biggest criticism you can give him is the fact that he was put in just a very good situation with Michigan, where their offense was a dominant unit running the football. His stats aren't really gonna be something that blow you away, and a big part of that is because there were games where the Michigan offense just relied heavily on the run, And there were games where JJ McCarthy only threw for like 170 passing yards, and they were still able to win the football game. So I guess you could say the sample size isn't as great for him at Michigan. He was put in an ideal situation with that running game. So ideally, if you draft a guy like him, you better prioritize building the trenches on the offensive line and try to replicate, having a good running game that will help him out, and it'll just help out any rookie in general. But something you definitely got to keep into consideration. Now, I don't necessarily see JJ McCarthy having like superstar potential, but I think he has a very solid floor, as he can make sharp, accurate throws as it is. He's a tough player, good pocket presence, and he has great physical traits. He is very fast, has a big arm, and he may be a quarterback that really rises up boards, especially after the combine, where I wouldn't doubt it if he ran like a 4.5, 4.4 40-yard dash. And just in general, if he shows out, if he's a workout warrior in the combine, that could boost his draft stock. JJ McCarthy to me is another quarterback that I would be very comfortable with selecting him at 13th overall. But look, like I said, I'm afraid that he may start to move up boards after the combine, and as the draft starts to approach, I would not give up a whole lot to move up for him in the draft. But if he falls to 13, or if it's a situation where we only got to move up a couple spots, maybe to the 10th, 9th position or something to get him, then I think it would be a very intriguing and interesting option for the Raiders. He kind of fits the mold of what Antonio Pierce seems to be looking for on the offensive side of the football. It seems like he wants to bring back that smash mouth type of football, be able to run the ball on the offense, be a physical unit. And if you do that, JJ McCarthy could be a very great fit for the Raiders. He could thrive off of the play action, thrive off the underneath throws, and on occasion he can hit you deep with his arm strength. So as I said, JJ McCarthy is a very interesting prospect as well. I put him right in that category of a Jaden Daniels, a Michael Penix Jr., and now JJ McCarthy. Those three quarterbacks, I mean, I would be cool with us selecting them. I think best case scenario, we'll be able to get him at the 13th overall pick. But Raider Nation, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below of JJ McCarthy. Is he a quarterback you guys would like to see in the silver and black moving forward? Let me know in the comment section down below. And with that being said, anybody that's new to the channel and you guys love Raider related content just like this, make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. With that being said, I will see you guys in the next one.